Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a freaking great week, and as you saw in the title, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I clean my makeup brushes. I feel like it's a requirement as like a beauty guru to show the world how you clean your makeup brushes. I don't know, about 99.99999% of the time, I just make my own like cleaning solution, if you will. I have tried many products from the drugstore to high-end, and honestly, DIY one does just as good of a job, if not better. And of course, the obvious, you know what's in that solution, not a bunch of harsh chemicals. So that's always good. So if you guys are interested on how I clean these dirty mofos, then keep on watching. This is the Real Techniques palette thingy. Wash my car. Also comes with the Real Techniques brush cleansing gel. I have tried this before. You come in a bottle about yay tall. If you're into pouring chemicals that you can't pronounce all over your face, then go that route. To save some time on this video, I just take about a Tupperware about this big. I went crazy with the amount of solution. The normal measurements that I put in a regular solution for just like a 12-piece set is in my description box. What is in this is just your regular dish detergent, distilled water. I don't like using tap water for things like that, for DIY projects. Just for one, it's a lot cleaner and it has a longer shelf life. And white vinegar. White vinegar is going to help kind of dig deep and get all that makeup out of there. It also has antibacterial properties in it that just really clean your brushes to the fullest. I'm also going to be cleaning my beauty blender because it's gross. What I do is just take my first brush, which is usually a powder brush, and I lightly go in with the, there's a hair that's annoying me. Go away. I'll just lightly mix it in the solution and just kind of dab it in there a little bit. Lightly swirl it in there. And as you can see, of all the foundation, all the gunk, it's gross. Like the water is brown. That's disgusting. And I usually wash my brushes about once a week. Try to. And when you're done, I like to just go in an angle like this to help the brush keep its shape. When you're cleaning, always make sure that you keep it at a downward angle like this. You don't want to be cleaning it upwards in any way because you don't want the water to go seeping down into the brush handle. Even when you're drying, you want them at an angle like this to where water can run down to the brush and everything will dry quicker that way. You don't want to lay them flat like this because then it's trapping all the water. Definitely just keep it like so. And as for like a really quick warning that I want to throw out there to you guys, don't ever pour a bunch of olive oil in your solution. I've seen those DIY solutions all over Pinterest all the time, and it drives me nuts because you should not, and I know from experience, you do not pour a bunch of olive oil in your solution. Olive oil is great for the bristles of your brush, and if you're going to do it, lightly dab it in there or just kind of rub it on the brush and then go back and clean it thoroughly, because if olive oil gets trapped in there, it's going to make your application of your makeup look disgusting. You are going to be an oily, disgusting, atrocious. When you're cleaning your beauty blender, never ever use any form of oil whatsoever. It will get trapped in this and you're going to end up throwing it away. I showed you a powder brush. I'm going to just go to the other side of the spectrum and show you how I clean this angled eyeliner brush. Just gently swirl it in there. Go over it like so. I just kind of let it hit the ridges. I never just go whack. Just like those little balls right there. You just want to lightly caress the balls, not whack it. Then I will take a paper towel and just lightly go over it like that to see if it's clear, to see if it's still dirty, if I need to go back and go through the process again. And if it is clear, like so, and you don't see any more makeup coming on to this, then you can just let it dry at angled. If you feel like you're putting too much pressure on the brush, hold it at the top like this, like you should when you apply your makeup. Then that way you're not putting too much pressure. You're just slightly going over it. As you can see, this paper towel is still dirty, so I'm going to continue and go back and forth until the paper towel is completely clear. I'm going to take that powder brush that I had just cleaned, and I'm going to take my olive oil. I'm literally just going to dab just a teensy little guy. Whoa. Gently, like barely even touching the pad because you don't want the oil to go deep into the brush. So I'm just going to lightly brush it all around. Now I will actually let this dry. And then once I finish oiling all of my brushes, I will take them and then rinse them. So the olive oil has had enough time to set. Now that my brush is completely clean and I reshaped it and kind of like lightly squeezed all the excess water out, I will put it back and let it completely dry. I usually do this at night, so by the time in the morning, all of my brushes are dry and ready to go. Now real quick, I'll show you how I clean my beauty blender. I'll just take this dirty SOB, I'll put it in this solution and just lightly squeeze. Usually I'll do this over the sink, and plus I'm like a horrible wife and my dishes are so dirty, I don't want you to see my sink. So for the purpose of this video, I'll just squeeze it back into the solution so you can see. It's going down my arm. You don't want it like overloaded with water because it's just going to stretch out the sponge and it's just, I don't know, it's not good for it and it'll end up tearing easier. So I'll just like lightly, a little bit at a time, soak some in. Waller it around in there a little bit. I'll keep doing this process until the water is completely clear. Yeah, guys, that was it. That's how I clean my makeup brushes and my beauty blender. I hope this helped you guys out, and let me know in the comments below your favorite way of cleaning your makeup brushes. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you guys, bye.